Day podcast live stream marathon. We're going for 1 hour. I'm here with Mr. LSU famous alum, Nick Vitale. So, Mr.
Thank you.
Vitale, it's been a long couple of days. Going back to the A&M game, honestly. I don't know how you feel, but it feels like a year ago at this point to me. So just give me a rundown on the Brian Kelly era. How will you remember it?
Yeah, I mean, after got the news on Sunday, I was kind of thinking back on just the whole, Kelly era. I think when he first got hired, I mean, when Coach O left, it was just a complete shambles, the program,
Right.
pretty much. It was just so much confusion, didn't know, the direction we were heading. And at that point, I feel like he got, after the Natty, he got his roses and just wanted to ride off into the sunset.
Definitely.
And then when BK got hired, I remember I didn't think of it as I thought of it as like a good hire, but it wasn't like a sexy hire.
It
I
was
was
shocking.
like,
Yeah, I remember
yeah.
none of us even thought he was a possibility.
Yeah, I was I was excited about it, but
Yeah.
I remember at the same time, I was like, it's Brian Kelly. Like, he'll get us some wins.
Yeah.
And he definitely got the program back on track, in my opinion. But, kind of just for instance, it just mediocre. I mean, especially at Notre Dame. At Notre Dame, I just thought maybe he couldn't get the right players. Like he comes down here, he has all the resources available to him, and
Yeah.
just decides not to use them. But and then, I mean, it just felt the Clemson game riding on just such a high. I was
Oh,
like, I'm booking my ticket to Miami this season.
dude, we were talking
Yeah.
about that. Oh, we're going to Miami. I mean, because Clemson, dude, they're like the most preseason hyped up team ever.
Oh, 100%. The way our defense was playing too that game. Before obviously we knew what Clemson was as a football team. I was like, no one. No one's stopping us.
Dude, I thought we were so in our bag. I thought we were cakewalking to the playoffs, especially after Bama lost that week one. I'm like, oh, dude, we might go undefeated.
Yeah, and I think just through past years. We've lost what 4 games last year, three before. It. It just had to give at some point. You feel
Yeah,
with Brian Kelly, you feel like this is it. This is the year.
yeah,
We had Jaden Daniels, which was upsetting, with our defense. It was an atrocity, having that defense with Jaden. And
yeah.
then we finally have what looked like a competent defense. We got a 5th-year quarterback coming back in Nussmeier, and at this point in the season with that A&M game, that was the most embarrassed I've ever been as an LSU fan.
Yeah.
The fact, honestly, Bama, they, get us
Yeah,
most of the
last
times.
year Bama game was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Probably
Last year's Bama game was bad, but at the same time, with Bama, as much as I dislike them, they usually get
Yeah,
our number. They usually have it, and so with A&M, it's more of a back and forth. I just feel like they have no business
right. They
being in the
never
same
won at
realm
Tiger
as
Stadium before
exactly. And then
forever.
the fact that they came into Death Valley embarrassed us. All the fans are leaving by the beginning of the 4th quarter. I think that was the lowest point as an LSU fan, seeing that sight.
No, yeah. And Marcel Reed posted on Instagram today some pictures of the game, and he said, what Kyle Field East or
Kyle
something.
Field
Oh,
East.
dude,
First time they 94 before. We weren't even
man,
alive.
this shit, yeah, never seen in our lives. Yeah, I don't know. The Brian Kelly era, every year it was supposed to get better, and got off to a hot start. I remember shocked when we hired him. No one even saw that coming. And then it was okay, that's kind of weird, but you saw the idea, Notre Dame. He wasn't supposed to have had all the resources, wasn't able to recruit everyone because their academic stuff. So it was okay, maybe he comes here, he just does it's the program right to be able to recruit the top athletes. He did. We had dogs throughout his tenure, but first year ended up being the best year. You couldn't have told me it was going to get terrible after we made the SEC championship that first year. Then the next year with Jaden, again, it was the most frustrating year ever because it was one hand super sick because the offense was just carving everyone up again. But the defense was literally the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And then, the year after, okay, you clear the defensive staff out. So it's like, okay, now we're going to get both sides of the ball humming. But no, you let Denbrock go, of course. So you got Joe Sloan. But still, like, the offense did decent. Couldn't run the ball at all. But it was like, and the defense got a little bit better. So it's like, okay, like, we're slowly getting there. And then this was the all-in year. And we beat Clemson. So where everyone's riding high, and it was downhill literally since the La Tech game right after that.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't really like pick out like where it went wrong. I mean, I think it just, I mean, the fact the play calling is terrible, and not to throw shade at the O line, but I mean that's hands down the
So
worst offensive line I've ever
we're
seen in
throwing
my
shade at the
life.
O-line, yeah.
Not Nuss had his year that he should have. I mean, who knows? He could be hurt. I mean, it could be coaching malpractice for all we know. With I mean the potential injury that he had, but I mean no one is being successful behind that O line.
Nah, I don't even know if I blame the O-linemen themselves because like they're all like 4 or 5 stars, top guys out of the portal.
Yeah,
Just Brad Davis, man, like what does he do?
I know. And then
Sloan, they just fired. I mean, we'll see how they look coming up, but I don't have
yeah,
very high
I mean I
hopes.
think it's too late for the O line to get any better.
Yeah,
I mean I think I mean you saw it in the Ole Miss game. Like couldn't run the football, and like pretty much the whole second half they're just rushing three and just dropping
and he's
everyone
still
back, and they're still getting pressure on Nussmeier.
Weston
And
Davis
so,
is the friggin' turnstile over there. Yeah, rushing 3. Kind of like everyone since last year. Everyone's
Vanderbilt did the
rushing
same
3
thing.
defense. Yeah, I mean, why
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
yeah,
Why wouldn't
exactly.
you? Yeah, man, it's tough, but hey, now we fired Brian Kelly. It just seemed like now all the dirty laundry's getting aired about his tenure. I mean, it just seemed like he didn't give a fuck at all, to be
Yeah, that's what I'm
honest.
saying.
What's
Going to the beach during
yeah,
recruiting,
putting in crazy
just
golf hours at the club in
yeah.
DR.
I don't
So
think I've
is
heard a
it
single good thing
no,
about
I
him
mean, I saw
ever.
one. Colin Hurley put out some
Yeah,
tweet, but you know, the 99% of what I've seen has been horrible. I mean, Malik Neighbors was so quick with it, do the
yeah.
kicking rocks Madhouse meme. So it's like, damn, like they really don't like this guy. And then I saw, well, I didn't see, it's not new, but I remember like, there's an old Bruce Feldman article that came up where Charles Turner, like our 2 year starting center, put out a thing like they interviewed him. He's like, I talked to Brian Kelly like once or twice, like my entire time at LSU, and it's like it was our 2 year starting center. It's
That's
just like,
crazy.
yeah, BK just completely mailing it in. But I will say, it does give me hope that like we just get a decent coach that like cares that you blow this thing
Yeah,
open.
I know. I think. I mean, yeah. I mean, he just spent money. I feel like, and just
Yeah,
threw him out there, and just expected them to go out and play. Which is, I mean, especially in college, like
no,
can't
you
do that
got a head coach
whatsoever.
has to have a relationship, and too, like we were
Yeah,
talking about this on the first thing we did. Like I genuinely don't understand now that it's coming out that like Brian Kelly didn't recruit at all, and like he obviously swung and missed on all the coordinator hires that he did because apparently Blake Baker and all the defensive coaches wasn't even his decision. That was more like LSU administration thing. Like what did he do besides like crash out on the sidelines constantly? And just to think that
nothing.
he's like the highest paid state employee in Louisiana history, and he genuinely did nothing is just insane.
I know. I mean, all I did was him yelling at players, not coaching them. I
Yeah,
mean, I remember. I mean, just he's. I mean, the A&M game, yelling at Sloan, like, "What are you doing?" Yelling
that
at
was
Chris Hilton
crazy.
that one time,
I
like
don't know. I don't know.
you're
At the time, though,
uncoachable.
we all liked that. At the time, we
Yeah,
liked that.
yeah,
I remember the first year, like he was like the Florida State game, like the very first time. Like he was screaming at people, and I liked that because I felt like before Coach O was just like too buddy with everyone. But yeah, it
yeah,
turns out just I'd rather a coach that's buddy with everyone than one that really no one likes you.
yeah. And I mean, yeah, all like the past clips of him, like at Notre Dame, yelling at his assistants, yelling at
Yeah,
his players. I
it's just
mean,
who he is, I
it gets to
guess.
a point. I don't think it's like a bad like thing, but like I mean, it gets to a point to where I mean, there's got to be a happy medium there.
Right. What do you think? Because I mean, LSU, we need him to get another job, and just for the buyout. And the Yahoo article came out yesterday. They said he does want to coach like next year. So I'm trying to think like Where could he go? Because I don't think he'll take like a super small school job. I think he's gonna think he's beneath that. But like I don't
Yeah.
know. People say Penn State, dude. There's no way. Like if I'm a
Nah,
Penn
I
State
don't.
fan,
I don't
I'm,
think
I'm
so.
hanging myself if we hire Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
I think Wisconsin could come open, but like, dude, do they really want to do
Yeah. I was thinking like a
that?
mid-tier, like Big Ten school,
Yeah,
but
that's what
I
I'm
mean that
thinking.
depends.
I saw Michigan State, but
Yeah.
it's like, really just like with everything coming out. I don't know how you do it. I'm thinking like an American, like would he go back to Cincinnati? But I don't think their coach is getting fired or anything. So I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
rooting for him to get that next bag though, because it only helps us out. Or he might just do TV. He's a
Yeah.
politician, so he can win the press conference.
Oh my God, that dude is a used car salesman if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no, actually, it just says the same thing over and over. And then like his
Yeah.
emotions would always get the best of him. Like they after the Florida game, they asked him like, why can't the offense score up of 5 fucking turnovers? He only scored 20 points, and 7 of them were on a pick six, and he's just like immediately starts crashing out. It's like
Yeah. I
I
mean,
knew too
like,
bad.
yeah, I mean, it just so happens that I'm a Steelers fan, but like he is the Mike Tomlin of college football.
He's worse
Like if I had
though.
to get,
He never even won this anything, like any Super Bowl, no
I,
championship.
I mean, yeah, it's just like at this point, like it's just like hearing the same message over and over again. Like they spend all that money on the defense and like expect them to like be locked down. They're like the worst defense in the league, but and just like you hear the same thing every week from that guy.
I mean, at
And I
least
felt like I was watching the college version of him with Brian.
At least, we're not doing the Steelers thing where we're keeping it going for years and years past what it should be. I'm glad they pulled the rug. I was kind of hoping going into the A&M game because after Vanderbilt, I was like, okay, this is never going to work.
Yeah,
Like, it's not working this year. It's never going to work out. I knew we'd probably lose the A&M, but I was like, I kind of hope it's bad just because it'll be embarrassing. But even then, I thought
yeah,
the hope was like after the season. 'Cause I was, on
yeah,
Sunday when we did this, we were talking about like, we could maybe lose that Arkansas game too. And I feel like, okay, if that happens, then for sure. And then literally like 3 hours later, he was already fired. So
oh
that was
yeah. It
pretty
happened
insane.
insanely fast, which I like.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't keep it. You can't keep it going. I mean, I feel like at that point, like he lost the locker room, and yeah, lost the coaching staff, and like hearing reports, like no one, he had no ally,
None. Now it sounds like his only ally was Joe Sloan.
anything like that.
Yeah. It's just
Oh
crazy
yeah,
if Woodward went into his office and was like, hey, you need to, fire Joe Sloan. And the fact that he said no, which, like, there's some conflicting reports on that because I saw Jacques Doucet put something out that when they went go meet with him, it was like, you're fired. It wasn't any option or anything. But I know most people were saying they were just trying to get him to, like, shake up the offensive staff a little bit. And he said no. It's like, dude, like, maybe you fucking
like you
want him to
you
get
can't.
fired. No, yeah, it's like,
I
dude,
guarantee he did. I mean, you see him. I mean, he can go out to eat, but I mean, you just see him chilling at Superior the next
Superior.
day.
He's having Superior Mar. He's loading up the PJ. Dude, he
Yeah,
looks so
he's
unbothered.
good. I know. And just like the whole like situation of it was like pretty funny. Like we got like people in like the bushes
Yeah,
in front of LSU's facility filming them going in and out. I
yeah,
was like, dude, I'm watching like a murder trial of like a career criminal who finally got caught. These like all the footage I've seen of that. I was like, I mean, this is out of the movie, but I couldn't be
nah,
more happy
dude.
about it.
Oh yeah, I know all the players were like fucking pissed because they're supposed to have like the next 3 days off for the bye week, and that shit happened. They all got to come in now. And then fucking Craig Wilson making them practice the last couple of days. They're probably pissed. I wonder what Brian Kelly said to them in the meeting. Like,
Like I can't
was
imagine it was
anyone paying
much.
attention?
I know that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
All right. So as we turn the page, enough talking about Brian Kelly. Old news. We wish him the best of luck in his coaching search.
Good luck, PK.
So yeah, someone please pick him up for our sake. But I wanted to start going through some names of coach and just think we should just go like 1 through 10. If we find out tomorrow this is who we're hiring, what's our immediate excitement level? So I guess we'll go with the first obvious one, Lane Kiffin. I don't know how you feel for me. I think for everyone, 10 out of 10.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you still like seeing what he's done at Ole Miss. Like, I mean, has him in the playoff contention, has him curb stomping us the past 2 years, um, and yeah, he just brings like an energy. Like, I remember, I mean, all the stuff like whenever you like post about LSU, I'm like,
Fuck this
I do not like this
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
But if he was to get hired, I mean, that's an immediate, yeah, 10 out of 10, like you said. I mean, I mean, he gets more resources, I believe here.
for sure.
Well, not believe he definitely does,
Yeah,
and yeah, I think he just brings like that swagger that BK didn't have, and
for sure.
it seems like he's really connected to the coaches. I mean, his players. Like, I mean, he brought the quarterback or whatever on the
Yeah,
the Pat McAfee show after they beat OU after he was talking a little trash about Ole Miss. But it
yeah,
seems yeah he's really close with all of them, all of his players, and yeah, that's what we need. I don't. I mean, there's obviously the people I want, but I want someone that's like high energy,
yeah,
like gets me to want to run through a brick
yeah.
wall.
Opposite of BK, young and energetic and
Yeah,
like relatable for sure. And I mean, I want someone that like can offer something on one side of the ball. Like that is just something BK. I don't know what he offered in terms of like football. Like I
yeah,
really, it was like he's just a figurehead. So Lane Kiffin, the offense is always going to be sorted out, and he's got like our general manager and our assistant general manager. They're Ole Miss guy. Like they were at Ole Miss with him, so it could happen. But yeah, I agree with you. Like Lane Kiffin always pisses me off, and he's talking shit on Twitter. But
yeah.
it's like, dude, if he's our coach, I love that shit.
Oh yeah, I would love it if he was on our team, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely not when he's at Ole Miss.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I feel like that one's pretty obvious. This one, I don't know how I feel about Drinkwitz at Mizzou. He's a little
I'm
dorky. Like he has
yeah,
kind of a nerdy dork reputation. I feel like he's been very successful at Mizzou, but I don't think like anyone in the SEC likes
yeah.
him. It would be
I
weird
don't.
too, because if you hire him, like half of our defensive staff is from Missouri. So if it's like if we get him, are we keeping like Baker and all of them? I don't know, but
Yeah.
he has done. I mean, he's done as much at Mizzou as you possibly can.
Oh, 100%. And yeah, I would. I don't know how I would be. I feel like it would kind of be like a BK situation. Like, yeah, like he's a good
Yeah,
coach, but does he have like that it factor, like that
yeah,
swagger that you're looking for in a head coach, especially like after the BK, which I think he brings the energy. I mean, he was up there like when they were playing Auburn, celebrating with the fans and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and I mean, you can't ask for more than what he did or is doing at
Mm-hmm.
Missouri. So I mean, I don't think it's a bad hire. I mean, obviously, it's not someone that you would throw the kitchen sink at, but if you can go give him something affordable that you can build a solid staff around him, and he just like lays out that vision, then I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, let's get it type of
I feel
thing.
like it'd be kind of like the BK thing, where like you hear about it, and you're like, oh, but then like
Yeah,
you could convince yourself. It
yeah,
doesn't matter who they're
exactly.
gonna hire. They could hire fucking Les Miles back. Like I'll convince myself away to be super high about it. It's gonna be this is the greatest move they could have made. Yeah, I feel like with him, he's the one guy right now that I know is definitely in consideration. That I'm like, I don't know. Like I think I don't like him just because it seems like no one else likes him. I don't really
Yeah,
know. Everyone calls him a nerd and a geek. I don't even know really where that comes from. So
probably the
I don't
visor. I
know.
don't
I
know.
don't know how I'd feel, but I'd easily convince myself that I don't think I want them to go that route. I really don't want to run back. Like I just want a coach coming with a new staff, except for like
Yeah,
Corey Raymond.
yeah,
So I don't know how I feel about like just getting a new head coach and new offensive coaches.
yeah. I mean,
So what would you put it? 1 to 10. You get a tweet on your phone right now. LSU hiring Drinkwitz.
I mean, I give it. I mean, I give it a 5. I'll give
Yeah,
it.
I
I
was
mean,
gonna
an
say
even 5.
5.5. Like
Yeah, It's right
maybe
in
a
the
little.
middle.
Yeah,
Like
it's
there's
just I feel like there's so
potential.
many
It's
other
just not an
names
exciting
out
hire.
there. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
could convince yourself like, okay, but like you
No,
said, it'd kind of
100%.
be the same hypothesis as BK. Like, okay, he's doing it at some place where maybe he doesn't have the players and the resources that we do. It's like I want a
Do you want
dog.
to go
Like,
through all that? Yeah.
I want some sort of guru or like some dude that I know the players are gonna ride or die for. So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah. Okay, let's move on. What if we just throwing this out there? I don't think it'll happen, but he's on the list. Marcus Freeman.
I
It would be
mean,
great just to fucking stick it to Notre Dame
yeah.
fans one more time, baby.
That would be nice. That would be nice. But I mean, it's just like, do you want to just redo the Notre
Yeah,
Dame route? I mean, I think Marcus Freeman gives better energy.
yeah.
Is a great. I mean, players love him than BK. But I mean, again, like, what are you paying for a Marcus Freeman? Like, are you giving
Ton.
top? Yeah, like top dollar. And I mean, trust me, like you said, I'd love to stick it to some Notre Dame fans again.
That'd be so great.
Just redo it. But I mean, I guess they got the last laugh this time, but
For
can
sure.
always run it
Well,
back.
that was the thing. Like when they hired him, like they hired BK, it was like, oh, thank you so much. Like,
Yeah,
fuck these
it's like, yeah,
guys.
no.
You guys don't know what you had. And it's like, yeah, no, they were 100% right. Probably should
Exactly.
have seen that coming since he was there for like 10 fucking years. But
Yeah, I don't
yeah, I
think.
don't
I
know. I'd
mean,
be pretty pumped. I think like a lot
yeah.
more pumped than Drinkwitz for sure. I'd
Oh,
still rather have
100%.
Kiffin though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd give it like
Kiffin's
a
number one.
7, 7.5.
Yeah, I was in that range too. Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, so far, Kiffin, Freeman, Drinkwitz.
Okay, this is another one I've seen that surprised me, but like I get it. They were talking about on three, like one of the LSU reporters put on his hot board, Josh Heupel from Tennessee.
I
That would
mean,
be crazy. Like you want to talk about that'd be like Brian Kelly level shock factor again. Like dude
yeah,
just poached Tennessee's
yeah, that's
coach.
out of left field right there.
Yeah, I was
I kind of,
surprised that he was on that.
yeah. But I mean, when you got the best job in college football, like if you're
I agree.
calling,
It's a better job
then I
than
mean, it's hard to
Tennessee.
say no. Yeah, and I think I would like it. I mean, I think his players like him. I mean, he's competitive. Like, and then again, like just the resources that you can get at LSU, other than Tennessee. They have a good little squad, but I mean, I think he'd fit in. I mean, I would love to have an SEC coach
Yeah,
to just. I mean, they know what's going on. So yeah, what do you think
yeah.
about it?
I mean, I'd be hype in the moment. Just imagine we pull Heupel and like they just lost Vitello too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be a bad day to be a Tennessee Volunteer, but
that'd be awful.
I don't know. Like, I know people complain that his offense it's good for college, but it's like super gimmicky, like the route concepts, and it's like not good for putting players in the pros. And then, I mean, like I'd be able to convince myself that he was the right guy, but he doesn't seem like a rah rah like leader type of
Yeah.
dude. The offense would be good. He's kind of like a Kiffin light. I feel like I'd so much rather have Kiffin.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'd
yeah,
I'd give it like what do we say? Marcus Freeman would be like a 7, 7.5.
so
I'd probably give it like a
let's say,
6.
yeah, I was thinking 6 as well.
All right, what about Summerall? Do we
I mean,
go the group of 5 route?
yeah. I mean, that's like, I mean, of course, like the only downfall, but I mean, the huge upside, and he
Yeah,
knows what he's doing.
big rah rah guy.
Yeah. I mean,
I
knows
thought
his
he'd be able to
players.
recruit. Yeah,
Yeah. And especially, yeah, already being in Louisiana. Tulane's been, I mean, a consistent dog, too, in G5. So I would like it. I mean, obviously, it isn't the sexy hire, and like you wouldn't, I feel like, have to pay too much for him and build a nice
right.
staff around him. So, I mean, I would, I would give that one probably around 6.5, 7.
Yeah,
I'd be, I would like it.
I would be pumped if we got him. I think behind Kiffin, that's who I would prefer. I think it's like realistic. Yeah, the
Yeah,
only thing that concerns me is, Tulane was already pretty good when he got there.
Yeah.
But he was at Troy before, which was a dumpster fire, and he got it back right. But I just don't think we're going to get him because of, like, I don't know, I'm hearing all of this stuff about Jeff Landry's got these booster, his big donors are all Tulane people, and they're going to be
Yeah.
pissed if he poaches him and puts him at LSU. But it doesn't make sense because Summerall, I would bet my freaking right toe that he's not going to be at Tulane next year. Like, he's either going to be at Kentucky, Auburn, LSU, like one of these jobs, Florida.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like
you
if
think
he's going to leave
he
anywhere,
goes to Arkansas?
or Arkansas, yeah, one of
Yeah.
those. And I'm just, if that's the reason, say we don't get Kiffin, and like we can't get Summerall because Landry won't let it happen, and he goes to Auburn and goes to Arkansas, and he's like this great coach, it is going to piss me off to no end because I
Yeah.
feel like he makes the most sense past Kiffin because he's already in the state. Like his players love him. He super rah rah. Like he's going to get the fans pumped up. And I think he's like I don't know that much about him, but he handles the defensive side of the ball pretty good from what I've seen. So I would be pumped. I'd put it at 8. I would be more excited for him than Heupel, but I just don't think it's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's worst case scenario, him going to another SEC school and just
Dominating.
yeah.
Because I saw something that
Ever
he grew up in Alabama, like 20 miles from where Auburn is.
uh
And then I also saw like another SEC podcast where they were saying if Ole Miss loses Kiffin to like us or Florida, that he would be a top candidate there. It's just like,
yeah.
dude, if he
You
goes
think
one
Hugh
of those,
Freeze is gonna get fired from Auburn?
oh, dude, Hugh Freeze sucks. I remember when they hired Hugh Freeze, and everyone was like super pumped about it. And I thought to myself, I don't get the hype because
Yeah.
yeah, he was good at Ole Miss, like with the early 2010s. But one, he was cheating his ass off, and two, like it's such a different era now than it is then.
Yeah.
And just because he was at Liberty, where they are, I think they're independent, they play nobody, and he's running it
Yeah.
up like, yeah, he can. He used to be able to coach quarterback. He hasn't had a single half decent one at Auburn, but I feel like he's definitely gone. They should have lost to Arkansas last week. I watched that game. Taylor Green just, I mean, they turned the ball over like 3 straight possessions in the fourth quarter. They
Yeah.
completely blow it. So
Arkansas does Arkansas things.
yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with their hire. If they get the SMU coach, but honestly, there's a lot of smoke that old Bobby might get the gig again. They can't get enough of old Bobby, dude. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Old
And they
Petrino.
need that Walmart money to come through for him
Yeah, and I don't
up
understand
there.
because they say like, well, we spend all this money on basketball and baseball. It's like, dude, like they really won't shelve over the money
Football's
for
where it's
football.
at.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
makes no sense to me.
Exactly. But
Yeah, thank God Louisiana football is king.
yep, always.
All right, past those names, like kind of gets starting to get out there. Jeff Brom at Louisville.
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting.
I don't know too much about him. I mean, yeah, what are your thoughts on him? I'm not too familiar
I know he has a good
with them.
record against top 25, and he's an offensive guy. Like, I think he calls the plays. So I like that. I've also heard that he's like an asshole, though. But, like, when people say that, they say it in a good way. But, like, apparently he does it his fucking way
Yeah,
and his way or the highway. I don't know if you want to go that route because, like, that was kind of like the BK thing. But at least with him, it sounds like at least he would handle the offense.
yeah,
So he's up there for the Florida job, apparently. He's like one of the top 3 or 4. But he's also a Louisville alum, like played there. So
yeah.
I
That's where
don't
you
know.
start getting with all these alums.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he would want to leave. I'd probably, if we got him, it'd probably be another 5, 5.5. I could convince
Yeah.
myself, like, oh, he's a good offense. I think he's like 5-1 against like top 15 teams at Louisville. I mean, that's impressive.
Oh yeah.
But is that the guy? I don't know. What about Brett Key at Georgia Tech?
I like him a lot. But
Yeah,
again, another alumni guy.
yeah. I don't know if
You
he's
don't
going to
know.
want to leave.
Yeah, I mean, he's building something good. I mean, yeah, what they're top 10 in the country right now,
hmm I
and I
think
think he has
he
good
could.
energy.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember that Georgia game. Yeah, what last year when they barely
Last year, yeah.
lost. I mean that like just like listening to him like post game, like you can just see like how much he cares. Like you don't get that out of BK. You get the
Oh
little fake
no,
slap on the table, and then we got to be better.
we gotta be
So
better. They're just not executing. It's
yeah,
like, dude, like that's your fucking job.
so it's been happening for the
It's
past
like
three
it's either your
years.
job or the coaches you hire job. So like, figure the fuck out.
Exactly.
No, I know.
So I mean, yeah, I think he'd bring the energy. I mean, he knows how to build a program. I mean, Georgia Tech. I mean, they've
They were
never been.
terrible
I
before
mean,
he got there. I
yeah,
mean, remember they were running the triple option for all those years. It's
yeah,
like, dude,
exactly.
whoever put the stamp of approval for Georgia Tech to run the triple option should be
Yeah, it's like
fucking
that's
hung.
my junior high offense right there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I get it when it's like Army Navy, but the fact that
Yeah,
Georgia Tech was doing that for all those years is insane. I would be pumped. I wouldn't say pumped about Brett Key. I could easily get myself excited, kind of for the points you said. I know he'll get like the toughness right, and the culture will be good. I look at him
yeah,
like he could be our version of Elko. Like maybe not the biggest, sexiest name, but like he's gonna be a good leader. And if you get him good coordinators around him, I think it could be good. But my concerns would be right. He doesn't. I don't think he masters one side of the ball like some of these other guys. And I have seen people criticize that before Haynes King got there. Like I think maybe his first year or
yeah,
something, first 2 years, that they weren't very good. I would lean to giving him a pass because, like we just talked about, I mean, Georgia Tech was running like the triple option for so long. Like I think it takes multiple years to kind of get out of that, especially a place like Georgia Tech where it's not an LSU. Like
yeah,
it seems like they were kind of in a situation like we were when Brian Kelly took over, but it's not the same brand. You're not gonna be able to get the players the same like Brian Kelly was to kind of steady things out. So I don't know. I'd give him like 6'3". At least like the toughness would be there. I'd really have to see the coordinator hires though to like
yeah,
really get excited about it. I know their OC right now is really good, but I think he's getting head coaching looks. So it's like if you can't bring him, and that's also what I meant to say about that about Drinkwitz is that his like Mizzou's OC is legit. If we're not getting
yeah,
him, that changes how I feel about getting Drinkwitz, and the same about Key. If we can't bring their OC, I don't know. It'd have to be someone
yeah.
sexy at OC to get me excited.
I got you.
All right, this next one piqued my curiosity because I think he would go for it, even though it's another alumni situation. Kenny Dillingham. He would win the offseason press conference tour 100%. Yeah, I think he's like
Yeah,
38 years old. He
I know.
handles the
I like him a
offense.
lot.
Yeah, he went to Arizona State, but he didn't play. So I think that helps our chances of potentially getting him. Yeah, like he does some dumb stuff, like in game, like a lot of fake. He kind of does it like he's playing Madden, but like his energy would be on point, and he's a
Oh,
great
100%.
recruiter. I think we could dominate recruiting. I'd be excited about him. I think I'd give it a 7. But it's again, I mean, it's gonna be with all these guys except for like Kiffin and all the massive big names we get. Like I'm gonna need to see what they do
Yeah,
at assistants to get like super super pumped up. But I think
he'd
I
be a
would definitely,
good, yeah, culture
yeah,
fit.
I'd lean Dillingham over Key and Brom. And for me, like he'd be right up there with Summerall.
Yeah, I like that. And I mean, yeah, with yeah, what he did at Arizona State last year kind of came out of nowhere, honestly. I mean,
Yeah, they were
scouted kind
terrible.
of,
It's like
yeah,
another Georgia Tech. Like they were horrible
yeah.
before he got there.
Then won the Big 12 and
Yeah,
made a little run at it in the playoffs. But, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. Yeah, from the culture, like he loves it. He loves the game. But and I think he would come. But yeah, like you were saying, like coordinator wise, and I mean, I know like just this day and age, like you have to give a head coach the bag.
yeah.
But
Oh, he's getting 10+ mil for
yeah,
sure, for
so yeah,
sure.
I mean, it just depends. Yeah, what his plan is.
Yeah. What do you feel about like one of these coaches we're talking about if they decide to keep Blake Baker? Like, say Dillingham or one of these guys comes in and they're like, we're going to keep most of the defensive coaches.
I mean, like I want to like Blake Baker, and like I do. Like I don't think he's like a bad coach.
Yeah.
But like, man, these mobile quarterbacks like are his kryptonite,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunately what college football
It
is.
is.
Like
Yeah.
now,
Yeah. Nussmeier is
like
like the slowest quarterback in all of
yeah,
college football.
and then yeah, I mean, I think if we kept him, I mean, I think it would just I would have to, I mean, give it like he would have like a short leash. I feel
Yeah.
like in the because I mean I think like the players like him. Like, I don't
Oh,
think
for sure. That's
it's
why I think
yeah
it's got to be a scheme thing with the mobile quarterback. I think it's he blitzes so much. It's
yeah
just like I don't know. It's been 2 years now, and it's like last year you could use the excuse like we're getting
didn't
ran
have the
all over. Like
personnel.
okay, yeah, like we got Major Buns and Sage Ryan back here. Like what are you really gonna do? But I mean,
Don't even get me started with major
yeah, we don't need to
major
go.
Burns and Sage
We don't need to
Fly.
go down that route. Yeah, but this year, like, dude, the defense is at least they're full of dogs. Like to be honest,
Yeah,
especially in the back end, and it's like still we're getting ran all over, and it's I don't get it. I think the defense has gone downhill. I think the Relaford injury and like Jamari Butler and all of them, all the DNs that have gotten hurt, that really hurts because I hope Frank Wilson doesn't throw fucking Dylan Carpenter out there again, dude. I can't stand to see his white ass out there, dude. He's getting no push. He's getting no sacks. Like,
yeah,
and they would ask Brian Kelly about it, and Brian Kelly's like, "Well, we know Dylan's gonna be exactly where we want him to be. Like, he's always gonna hold the edge. It's like, man, but he's gonna get zero
just
push."
can't.
So, I
Yeah,
mean, I think that hurt Blake Baker, but yeah, like, and apparently Errol Burkins is just like I don't know, an idiot.
yeah. I don't know if it's the ACL just holding him
I don't know
back
what
still.
happened these last 2 weeks to him. I don't know if he's high for these games, but it's been insane. Some of the
So
plays he's
bad.
made.
And well, like even in the Vanderbilt game, like it was
That's
just
what I'm
like it was
saying.
just tackling. It was like tackling
Yeah.
too. Not like Nathan Perk. Like I mean, Pyburn like a couple times. Like I know it's like a lot easier said than done, but
Yeah.
I mean we would just break down, and I mean they had just
But
broken
we're
play
talking about
after
our number
broken
7
play.
here, man. This is supposed to be like the
Yeah,
best player on the team.
exactly. Yeah, like there's no excuse for that. Like I mean he can't stop a mobile quarterback. I
It doesn't make
mean,
sense because who
he's either over pursuing or I mean, not breaking down. It's one or the other.
the only things I can think of is like one, like mentally, I guess he must be lost. Like on that one Marcel Reed touchdown on the replay, like they're showing like he's the QB spy and the ball's on like the three
Yeah.
yard line and he's looking in the end zone and coverage like, dude, what are you doing? And then the only other
I know.
thing I could think, like why in general, like with the tackling and people are just getting past him, is like maybe off the ACL he's not as fast.
Yeah.
And this has always been my contention why he doesn't rush the passer as good. I think because he's beefed up a lot since he's been at LSU. Like you can, if you look at him from his freshman year to now, like he's definitely put on some weight. I wonder if he lost some steam, man. If he's not quite as fast anymore.
I mean, it has to be. Like, there's no way. I mean, he gained some weight. I mean, he gained some muscle back from freshman year. Well, perk 40, but I mean, it just. I mean, I don't understand. He just doesn't have it.
Governor Landry just defended his involvement in the coaching search. No, dude, Governor Landry. I
Yeah, I
mean,
was
this
waiting to
dude
talk about
is
this.
uniting the state. Democrat, Republican, everyone fucking hates this guy right now. Like,
Yeah,
you want a way to piss off every single person in the state, mess with LSU. It's like, dude. Like, I'm not even a Woodward guy. I'm fine with them firing him, but to go out at the press conference today and just say it like that, it makes us look
just
like
out him.
everything is a giant mess. And I feel like that is
Yep.
definitely going to hurt the coaching search. And I think a lot of people already said that. And dude, it's like with the Charlie Kirk statue. It's like I saw a great tweet. It's like we're really gonna put up a Charlie Kirk statue before Joe Burrow. Like, what are we doing? Like it's all
It's like just
publicity
so out
with
of
them.
pocket. Like it was like the
Yeah.
worst, like the most random timing like ever. Well, I think like they were having like one of like the turning point things like on campus like that day, which I guess that inspired them to do it. But
Are we gonna
I
put it
mean,
next to the Shaq statue? I mean, what are we
yeah,
doing? Next to Billy
but
Cannon, we're gonna have Charlie Kirk. This shit makes no sense.
and like yeah, I mean and then for him like today to just come out and just out Woodward like that and say like he has
Crazy.
no
Crazy.
business being making a coaching decision again is just wild. Like yeah, he doesn't have a good track record with his two previous head coaches, but I mean this board that Landry said to be cooking up better be legit.
The board is just all his boys, from what I
Yeah,
understand. Like,
well, you already know that's what it's gonna be.
yeah, like apparently he's done a record number of switching out the board of governors, and I guess at the start of 2026 he can put like six more on there. And it's like, dude, he got President Tate left because of him. Him and Woodward like hate each other. I think it's just because Woodward's more liberal leaning. Like, I never thought there would be a day where I'd say, John Bell Edwards, please come back to office. But right now, I am missing him as a not a liberal person. I am missing the Democrat John Bell Edwards because Landry is such a fucking clown, dude. It's insane. Like
he
literally,
just
someone at On
just
Three
doesn't need to talk football. That's all he needs to do.
On 3 quote tweeted like that the video of him and was like, he said he heard from it in like a college football, someone high up in college football, whatever that may mean. That it was. He said, "What the hell is going on at LSU?" And it's like, dude, you don't need that right now. We're already trying to basically convince Lane Kiffin to leave here, and it's like that's not the
Yeah,
move.
it's a really bad image. I mean, especially like I mean, even during like the whole BK like fire, when I hear Landry's involved, I was kind of confused. I was like, this is new. I mean,
Yeah,
I know it's happened like at other universities, but like Tennessee. But I mean, yeah, it
but
was
for to
kind of just
be so
random.
out in the open and like he's
Yeah,
letting everyone know. And I
just
always
yeah,
thought
just
he was
go under the
weird.
radar.
I remember after we won the baseball championship this year, they had like the ceremony or whatever at the box, like that next week. And I remember Landry came up and like did a speech. And I'm thinking like, okay, like maybe it's not too weird that the governor's here. Like maybe he'll come up, say a few words. I'm thinking 3 minutes max. This dude was up there for 15 fucking minutes. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like you're trying to be like he's a part of the team. Like you didn't even go to LSU, bro.
I know. I
And
just
then the Omar the Tiger thing, and that was like all him. Can this dude
I
do one
mean,
good thing? But if he
like
really was the driving force behind getting BK fired and he was the one going and rounding up the money, then I'll give him credit for that. But
100%.
past that, dude, you gotta stay in your lane, man. As LeVar Ball, the legendary LeVar Ball once said, stay in your lane.
Yeah, no, Jeff Landry, if you're watching, thank you for getting BK fired.
But
We
fuck
appreciate
you.
it. But I mean, look, I don't care if he's involved. Like, just keep it under the radar.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go to a press conference. And he was like, how many sports reporters are here? And I think like one person
Yes,
raised their
yes,
hand.
yes. It's not his it's not
He was
hosting
like, there
press
should be more
conferences.
of y'all here. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're the governor of
Yeah.
Louisiana. The last thing you need to be
Yes.
doing is talking about. I think there's a lot more problems
Yeah.
in Louisiana that you should be dealing with than LSU's head coaching search.
Yeah, whatever reporter was there that asked him about screw you two, man. That was the
Yeah,
last thing we needed.
the only sports reporter there for no reason.
That was, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Why is he asking where are the other sports reporters at? And dude, his
Exactly. He's like,
accent is like, I swear it's a little fake. Like, there's no way he actually talks
I
like that.
have
Sometimes I hear like the
no
videos he
idea.
does, and I'm like, dude, you're not Coach O, dude.
It's BK in
My
the basketball
family.
game. My
I
family.
rewatched that. Someone put it on Twitter, and they're like, looking back now, it's so surreal, like the video. And I went back
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, that is insane.
I could not. I
But
can't
it's
even
so
watch
funny
it
because they
honestly.
introduced him at the basketball game when the legendary Will Wade was still the basketball coach. So the PMAC was actually packed out. I mean, the people were going crazy. It was loud. Like I remember everyone was hyped, and then he did
It
that.
was.
He did that, and then immediately did like that fucking dancing
Yeah,
shit, and it's like a
got the
bad start.
rotating camera during recruiting. It's like just such a cringe fest.
But even then, I was like, anyone that would say anything bad about him, like, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we will convince ourselves of anything. So that's why I'm not too worried about the next hire. If you give me a day, I'll be completely bought in. As long as it's not James Franklin, Dabo, Jimbo, which I feel like I'll never be any of those people. So
Nah, I don't think so either. I mean, You heard Coach O today?
He wants back. Now
Yeah,
I've
he
been
come
saying
back.
this. I've been saying this. I mean, he'll never be the head coach again. But
Oh no.
him and Lane Kiffin have a good relationship. I would not be surprised if Lane Kiffin gets the job if Coach O is not a part of the staff. Would not be surprised at all because before I feel like it would never be able to happen because I feel like everyone, the LSU administration, hated him. But it seems like Jeff Landry's just clearing fucking house, so it's all going to be these people, and I'm sure that
Which I
Landry
don't complain.
loves
I'm
Coach
not
O.
complaining about. Just do it.
I'd be
Give them more
hyped
quieter.
if oh my
Yeah,
god, if in 3 months from now Lane Kiffin's our head coach and Coach O's our D line coach, dude,
I'm not
I will
complaining.
be crying tears of joy.
Oh yeah, Landry, if you can hear this, make it happen.
If, we'll vote for you for re-election, even though
You
neither
got
of
my
us are
vote
living
for
in
life.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
We
I
will
will. I
we'll
will
find a
go get
way.
dual citizenship.
We will campaign. Another thing about the Lane Kiffin thing, I want it so bad. Not even for him. It's just like just stick it to Florida. Is on my TikTok videos, dude. Like the A&M fans were kind of on there, but kind of like they're just like gig them and maybe a whoop, and it's like okay, like whatever, it's fine.
Yeah,
Like thank you for beating the shit out of us. So we fired our Brian Kelly, but
I
man,
know
these
the only
Florida
good thing
fans, they're
A&M's
like
done.
we're getting Kiffin. Like shut the fuck up. I feel like what are you talking about? Someone's trying to talk
I'd
to me
love
to
nothing more.
they're the better program in the last 25 years. How? Lily, and what's that?
Nah. And then
To stick
I
it,
mean,
I
you
mean,
got one state.
yeah, to stick it
We own
to the.
Florida too.
I know. Oh, we should have beat them last year, dude. We'd be going for 10 in a row next year. 10 wins in a
Yep.
row if we beat them last year. It's crazy. But, dude, just imagine all the victories LSU would take by hiring Kiffin. Like, you're literally pissing off Florida and you're pissing off Ole Miss.
I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, bring it. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about tears of joy. That right there.
I got that
God.
LSU wine bottle for my graduation. I said I would not open until LSU won another football championship, but the bottle might be popped if we
Oh
get Lane
yeah,
Kiffin. I might just have to
got to.
do it.
That's a special occasion.
But the more that
I'll
goes
support
on,
that.
I'm thinking we're gonna get him less and less, dude, with how shitty we look from the outside, like unaligned. And another thing about that press conference is he made that whole point about Jimmy Sexton, like having a monopoly on the sport with all the he's like every big coach's agent. And it's like I
Yeah,
agree with him, but also that's Lane Kiffin's agent. Like
yeah.
let's not why are we pissing him off right now? And he's also the agent for like 80% of our candidates. Why are we pissing off Jimmy Sexton? Like he just doesn't think before he talks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you threw a nice little bag at him, I think he'll
Yeah, well,
understand.
he's getting that check, cut of that check too. How
Yeah,
much do you think it's gonna
exactly.
be? Like I think it'll be like 15-5. But
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
I
I
mean,
don't
look,
care
if
if
we
it's
have the money,
20.
do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Apparently we do. Hey, one
Yeah,
dude
we got
is
one
doing the
guy
whole
buying
BK
BKs.
buyout. So if you're one of the three
I mean,
people on this live right now and you're that guy, then fucking salute to you.
I know. Thank you. I was gonna donate. I was gonna start if there was a donation. I was gonna be a part of it.
Oh,
But
if we get Kiffin in there, yeah, they'll get my $100 again like they did last year, no
oh
doubt
yeah,
about
this first website I'm going to is TAF.
it. Oh yeah.
And
What's actually
we're so
brought up
back.
is that my LSU Gold got auto renewed a week ago, so I didn't authorize that. But the fact that they fire BKR, I'm back
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I'll do another 12 months. I might you get Kiffin, I might bump it up to the $200 tier a year.
Oh yeah. Got baseball coming up too.
Baseball coming up. Got basketball coming up. Low key,
I
low
don't. I don't
key.
care.
Hey, I watched that UCF scrimmage. I think UCF's supposed to be decent. We beat them. But he's just a gone basketball. Let's not talk about
uh,
basketball.
yeah.
What do we think about? We think Nussmeier is going to get benched. There's some rumblings.
I'm.
They asked Frank
I mean, I
Wilson
heard
today, and
he said that he's the guy.
basically alluded to the fact that Van Buren's going to have some sort of package, which is
Yeah.
interesting. I like that.
Yeah. And I mean, look, I don't know. Again, if it was coaching malpractice with if Nuss was hurt that bad, I mean, it's just criminal the offensive line that we threw
Yeah.
out there for him. I mean, there's a lot of factors. Is he doing that good? No. But I mean, at this point, like maybe I would like to just see how it is with the new regime coming in for the
Yeah.
rest of the season.
I
See if
think
it
you got to
gives them a
give
little
them.
life.
I think you got to give them the Bama start for like a bunch of reasons. One, I don't know if I
Yeah,
wanted Van Buren's first start to be at Bama. That could be
yeah,
tough. And also, like, I just don't know how to feel about Garrett. Like, what is his legacy going to be? Because I feel bad for him in a lot of ways because of the coaching and O line play he's been stuck with. But also, I'm hearing all week that he didn't take the offseason seriously and that he didn't really train as hard as he needed to going into this year. And he kind of just coasted and did the fucking Manning camp and, figured it would
yeah,
be okay. He didn't work like Jaden Daniels did and other guys did. And it's like, come on, Garrett. Like,
yeah.
you
Like,
really watched Jaden Daniels do all those things. You
yeah.
watched how hard
I
he
mean,
worked. You
Burrow did the
watched
same.
it.
Yeah, Burrow did the
You
same thing.
watched. I mean, they said he would get to the facility before BK. And coming at like 4 a.m. It's like, that's really disappointing to hear. But also, he could have gone pro. He decided to come back, and I feel like he has more than anyone has stuck around in this NIL era. He never left. He could have transferred so many times early on in his
Yeah,
career. Like I know he lives and dies for LSU. I want to see him like have that good moment. So I mean, I say you give him the Bama start, and if he still
yeah,
looks like shit, all right, rest of the year. I think we play Western Kentucky the week after that. Like, let Van Buren do
yeah,
that, and because Nussmeyer can always just shut it down. If they want to bench him, they're not going to come out and bench him. He's going to shut it down and say he's hurt and he's going to prepare for the draft.
yeah. And I think, I mean, at that point, yeah, there's, no point of him like to actually like, do something to salvage his draft stock even a little bit.
I wonder where his
Which,
draft stock is right now, man. I mean, going into the year, he was Todd McShay's #1 pick, and it's like he definitely not a
what,
first
like a
rounder anymore.
nah. I was thinking like a third.
Yeah, even then, like I would take a flyer on him in the third
Yeah,
round just because like how shitty the situation is, and I don't know. Some people say he's hurt. I've also other like Blake
but
Ruffino
that's what I'm
and
saying.
other
Like,
people
if he
are
was
now saying
hurt,
they don't think he's hurt anymore. It's just like I don't know what to believe.
yeah, and exactly. But I mean, like you said, I mean, he stuck around for it all. I mean, he went through, yeah, waited, got his moment. Yeah, I was watching, yeah, highlights from, yeah, the SC championship game when he
Yeah,
came
I
in
have a
against Georgia, and I was like, so
doesn't
where's
even look
that
like the same
Nuss?
guy. He doesn't even look like the
Yeah,
same guy as last year.
exactly. Like, I mean, like, and if he was hurt, like, I mean, for instance, like the Southeastern game, like, has no business playing that game.
That's just a Coach
Yeah,
Kelly special. I feel
exactly.
like
Like,
Brian
sit him
Kelly,
out. Like,
yeah, they were trying to hide it, going into the year, which I get. They don't want people to know, but once it became evident that okay, everyone knew something was up. Like, 'cause he was like looking like ass, and that one throw
yeah,
against La Tech where he had Barry Brown wide open for a touchdown, and he short arms it by like 10 yards. It's like, okay, something's not right here. And then you come out and say, yeah, okay, he does have a torso thing, but then you play him against the worst team on your schedule, and he
exactly.
just doesn't come back looking as good. It's just like I don't know what to think, man. But I think he
Yeah.
deserves one more shot
Oh,
with the
Bama.
new
I
play
think,
calling, and I think they're gonna.
yeah.
I'm
I think I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. He comes out and lights Bama up.
I have
I'm
okay. We can get into this.
calling it
I
right
have a
now.
sneaky good feeling about this Bama game, and
I
I've
do.
already seen
I do.
some Bama fans like pissed off, like, "Oh, great, now we have no idea what to expect out of LSU. They got to buy." Apparently, at the practice facility yesterday, like the practice was loud, high energy. Like all the reporters were saying that. Frank
I mean,
Wilson,
bringing
man,
alumni back,
yeah,
bringing
he's
alumni
calling
back in
them,
the
telling them if
building.
they want to come through, come through. I think they're
Yep.
going to buy in way more than they have before. Just sucks that we're out of the playoffs. But
Yeah.
say we beat Bama. Let's do a little scenario. We beat Bama. Where do the odds go on Frank Wilson getting the job?
I mean, I wouldn't put it on one game. I mean, I would. I mean, again, it just depends like what they come out like. if they, I mean, I say like if they win out, it's legit.
That's what
I
I
mean,
think too. Because
you
he's
get
the best
Arkin,
recruiter we have on our staff, too. Like
yeah,
sometimes I
and
look and there's like, I'm trying to remember what player was it. It was someone that wasn't a running back, and it's like, oh, Frank Wilson's like the main recruiter for all these guys. It's not even like the position coach. Like he's just, especially in Louisiana, he's like the godfather of high school football. I think he was at St. Aug as the head coach before he came to LSU. That's what I think. I think if he wins out, you give him a serious look. 3-1, I don't know. I just feel like it'd still be risky. Even if we get him on the cheap, it's still like
yeah,
I feel like
it's
it's
just
just
not like
time to
what you're
start
really
a new
looking
era.
for.
But
Yeah,
hey, you beat Bama, you beat Arkansas, and you beat Oklahoma on the road. Like by all means, man. If you can't get Kiffin, and you're not gonna let yourself get Summerall, I wouldn't hate it if it
yeah,
was on like a 3-year deal or something, and then you have all this extra money, you give him a good roster. Because I know like the recruiting would be great, would uptick with him for sure. Because apparently Brian
yeah.
Kelly he wouldn't even take a fucking phone call with recruits. All he would do is throw up the backwards L and the pictures of shit. Someone said on Twitter, like, can we retire the backwards L? Yes, please.
then
Can we
hit up
please retire
Twitter, the state of football.
it? Yeah, I can't wait to see what the new saying is. Is it gonna be like Jay Johnson who just drops that tiger emoji?
Yeah, that's all you need.
Oh
I
man.
want the Jay Johnson version of a football coach.
I mean, that's what they got to be looking for. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
because Jay Johnson, we didn't really know exactly what we were getting. Came from Arizona. I saw another thing on Twitter today. People were shitting on Woodward, like they're trying to defend Landry a little bit. And I don't know if this is true. But they were saying Woodward tried to hire what's Florida coach's name? Sullivan? Oh, Sullivan
yeah.
before they hired Woodward. I don't know. You can't
I
play that game.
mean,
Like he hired Jay Johnson. It worked out. So
yeah, and I mean, I remember hearing rumors about that, which I mean, I'm sure he was in the mix, but
I'm so glad we
I
didn't do that,
mean,
dude. Sullivan
yeah,
is a
I
head
think
case.
he's like on like leave right now or something. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm just making that up, but
Well, I remember like 2 years ago or something. Like I think he had an affair, and then like the woman he was having an
yeah, and
affair
then
with got shot by her husband. It's like, oh, oh man, like
yeah, then he
why would
had
it
that
have
whole
anything to do with
ordeal.
that? Yeah,
Yeah, he
man,
had
it's
some
just
ordeal at Coastal
it could have.
Carolina during the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he blew up on the dude. It's just bad looks, man.
Yeah,
Glad we didn't go that route, but you can't blame Woodward for that. I mean, he hired Jay Johnson. I don't care who else he was looking at the end of the day. We
exactly.
got him,
He
and
just doesn't know football, I guess.
well,
Can't get
he's
them
the
all
big
right
game
though.
hunter. I think he's
Yeah,
always going like that's his mo. He gets the big sexy hire. So he did it with
yeah.
Jimbo, and then
You
he
can't
takes
really
a lot
you
of
can't
flack.
really hate it.
No, this one I don't get. Like he takes a lot of flack for the Jimbo thing, and it's like at the time everyone was at A&M was so pumped up for that. I mean, that was a huge get, and he wasn't even the
Yeah,
one that gave him the extension. He was already at LSU. Now I can shit on him for hiring Brian Kelly. Like people will be like, "Oh, you gave Brian Kelly 10 years, 100 million," but like one, that's just what these coaching contracts are, and two, at the time, like what other option that we were considering, like seriously looking at, was would have been good. Like the only one you could say is Kiffin, but at that time, no one wanted to hire Kiffin because he had his own off the field
yeah,
things. Like I literally was thinking this the other day. We were looking at that time. I remember the names being like Mel Tucker, who the next year he had like an affair with some person, some staffer or something. He's went all in the shit. He got out. Thank God we didn't get him. Remember people would be like Bill O'Brien, like oh my God,
yeah,
that would have been terrible. People would float Stoops, which I don't think that was ever seriously considered, but still, thank God. And then Lincoln Riley was all obviously the one we all wanted, and he pussied
yeah,
out and went to USC, and like he's still having the same problems he had at Oklahoma. So like I'm not super mad we don't have him either. So it's like I don't really know what you wanted Woodward to do. And if we would have hired some, I guess, and the other one was Billy Napier that people were talking about, and you see how that went. So
yep,
that's why I'm glad they made the move to fire BK now because I think I think there's a lot of good coaches you can even fall back on past Kiffin and some of these other guys. If you like a Dillingham, Summerall, I think there's several guys that'll be a big upgrade. Back
Yeah.
then, like it was right after COVID, there weren't a ton of options out there. I don't know. If someone's watching, who else could we have gotten at that time? Genuinely.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't remember it being a lot. I just remember, yeah, Lincoln Riley, and then that was pretty much it.
Man, did we want to leave Riley so bad. I
And
remember
then BK out of
rooting
nowhere.
for Oklahoma to lose so bad against Oklahoma State in that last game. And Oklahoma State won out. We were all so pumped up. And then literally in the press conference, he was like, I will not be the coach at LSU next year. I was
Yeah.
devastated. Like, no, like, who are we gonna get, dude? I was like, please don't hire Bill O'Brien, man. I was really like Mel Tucker. And
Yeah.
that would have been worse. So poor Woodward, man. I feel like he's caught up in something that he's
Yeah.
gonna get. His legacy's getting ruined for no reason, really.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it all plays out. But I mean, look, all I'm glad, I mean, with Jeff Landry, I mean, look, even though what he's saying, he's getting after it. I feel like, and like he wants to. I can feel. I mean, that he's cares about LSU football. I mean,
Yeah, for better or
is
worse.
he just
You
saying
can't say he
stuff?
doesn't
Yes,
care.
but I mean, look, if he's got his people, he's got his people. And so,
Yeah.
like, if we got, yeah, if he's got his guys that can buy BK, that can get BK's buyout, then we can go get a Kiffin for
Yeah, if he was
who
really the one
knows.
knocking on the doors of all the rich people in state and making it happen, and salute to him. And I mean, he did kind of allude in the press conference today that like that committee, that board of regents or trustees or whatever they're called, like they're gonna do the search, and it's gonna be their
Yeah, like
decision.
he didn't say
Now
like
he
he's
put
gonna
every
do it.
single one of them on
He's
the
got a
board,
guy. He's got
so
guys.
he's definitely gonna be a part of it. But yeah, you can't say he doesn't care. But it's just how he delivers. If he gives us
Yeah,
some shit coach, he'll definitely not get reelected. And apparently, they're saying he wants to run for Senate for a congressional seat when he's done. Good fucking luck if you mess up this hire, buddy. So
hey, if he
I
gets
hope.
Kiffin though, like I mean, I'm moving
Oh,
back.
for
I'm
president, I'm writing him in for president in 2028 if
yeah,
we get given.
he's got my vote. And then I mean, I know. I think just to end things off on a pretty unrealistic way, but going back to our coaches, I know like Dan Lanning would be top notch too.
I don't even want to talk about it's just blue balls,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
That'll really be so great. Like
I know.
he's right up there
It's
with
just that
Kiffin for
Nike
me.
money. It's the Nike money.
Yeah,
Um, but I don't
Saban, like it's
think
the same
I
deal.
don't
Like
want it. I don't I like. I mean, obviously, if he was like, "Yeah, I'll come back and coach for 4 years," of course. I just don't think he'll come out of retirement.
no, and it would be a short term thing. You'd obviously you do it just because like, oh man,
Oh yeah, you 100%.
the hype would
Oh my
be
god,
insane.
I
But
would go. I would. I mean, I'd start. Yeah, I'd go static. But
people talk
yeah, I
about
think it's just unrealistic for
Saban's
this.
going to be the
He
next
doesn't want to come back.
AD. Why would Saban
If he
be
came
that
back and was
arrogant?
AD, that'd be so money. Just
I mean,
like
that'd be
Skip
hype, but
Bertman.
why would he do that? Like that to me, that
No, there's no
makes no
point.
logical
But
sense. If you're in his
yeah,
shoes, you make $15 million a year, and you literally do like college game day. That's basically it for ESPN. Like
Miss Terry though, I got
Mysterio,
some
hey,
influence.
maybe if we give him that 20 M's,
Yeah,
maybe
Miss
Miss
Terry
Terry
ain't throwing
says
that down.
they say she likes Hungry Howie's, man. Get Miss Terry some
Yeah.
Hungry Howie's, Jeff Landry. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of the list. I don't know. I
I
guess
like it.
every day Jeff Landry will make it exciting. Just when you
I
thought the
know he's got
season
us.
was winding down and it was gonna suck and be apathetic from here on out, I've never been more pumped up
Oh
since the
yeah,
Clemson game. I haven't been this pumped up about the program. So
yeah.
I guess
Like
that's
I
how
said
we
at the
can end
beginning.
things.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning. After that game on Saturday, it was the most down bad I think I've ever been as an LSU fan.
Yeah, but hey, in terms of winning the offseason, LSU is dominating
Oh
the
yeah,
offseason narratives right now.
I know. I'm excited. Honestly, like, I don't want football season to end, but I want it to end at the same time. I
Yeah,
need
I
this.
want to know who the next coach is. Like
Yeah,
these next 2 months are gonna be so long. It's just gonna be rumor after rumor, and you're never gonna know. It's
Yep.
gonna be like the last time, like Brian Kelly wasn't even on the radar, and then all of a sudden it's like he's hired. It's like, oh
Out of
shit!
nowhere.
It's like
Yeah.
all everything else you heard was not true. So that's how it's gonna be this time. Probably, man,
Exactly.
probably gonna have to wait till like January, dude. But
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
honestly, whatever it takes, I'll do
yeah,
to get the guy, to get our guy.
yeah, get our guy. We'll kick up our LSU Gold membership from 100 to 200. Don't worry, Jeff Landry.
Yeah.
We got your back. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when we go live again. And hey, pressure on Jeff Landry to do right by this, and you'll kick up your LSU Gold subscription too. So, till next time,
Let's get it.
peace.
Peace.